And action. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, that's good.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Geekheads podcast, where we talk about everything film industry related. And today we are going to talk about upcoming movies in 2020. Hopefully, they are coming still this year.
Yeah.
Because you never know with this COVID-19 and how it's still going to affect. Actually, we were just going to put James Bond, the upcoming 007, in the script, and we had to delete it.
Yeah. Just before we started recording.
Because of the news, yeah. So, should we just go to list the movies that we're gonna talk about today?
Yeah, we should.
The first one is Soul, which is Pixar's musical animation, and it's coming November 20. Original release date was in summer, June 19. But obviously, you know how it goes with this COVID-19, everything had to delay.
Yeah.
Second movie is Free Guy, coming December 11. Video game themed action comedy starring Ryan Reynolds. And third one is Coming to America, which is coming December 17. It's the original release date. And second one that has the same release date that it was always been is Dune, coming December 18.
Yeah, hopefully at least.
Yeah. And the last one on our list is Wonder Woman 1984. That is coming in December 25, and which actually Warner Bros. Held out until March 24 before announcing that it will be delayed. But where many big movies move much later in the year, or were taking off the slate entirely. DC originally committed to hitting theaters on August 14, which proved pretty optimistic, at least in my opinion. And in mid-June was shifted to October, and then to the holidays.
Yeah, everything is just getting shifted.
Yeah, well, COVID-19, you know, movie business is not the only thing that it affected, but...
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, should we go talk about the first movie?
Yeah, so, what is the first movie we are supposed to talk to? Soul. We're talking about Soul.
Yeah.
So let's talk about a little bit more of Soul. Yeah, my soul.
So it is Pixar's musical animation, like I said earlier, about the musician who has lost his passion for music and is transported out of his body, I guess, and must find his way back with the help of an infant soul learning about herself. And the main cast is Jamie Foxx, Tina Fey, and Questlove.
Okay.
So what are your thoughts about this movie?
Well, what you can get from the trailer... Well, it's another Pixar movie, so they're usually good.
Yeah, most of the time.
And, well, to me, the outside body thing that they showed on the trailer looks pretty much Inside Out, the movie.
Yeah, that's exactly my thoughts too.
Yeah, so is it just gonna be a, like, not official sequel, but has connection to the same universe type of thing?
Yeah, it might be. I also have no idea about this one, but it seems fun, you know. I haven't seen actually animation in movie theater in a long time, so I just thought that maybe I should go watch this one just for the sake of it. Just to watch animation. I probably the last time I watched animation movie in theaters was Cars 2 or something like that.
Cars 2? No. I remember the last movie we at least you have seen is it Disney's Brave?
Oh yeah, we were kids. Yeah, it was a great movie.
That was on 2000 or something.
Still a long time ago.
I believe I saw Inside Out on theaters with my family, but that's my newest. But Cars 2 can't be your latest.
Yeah, I actually started thinking it cannot be that long time ago. But obviously Brave and even Inside Out is I don't know how old movie, but pretty old.
The movie doesn't have, like from trailer, it doesn't have the, you know, like kids movie vibe, like everything's good and woo and adventure, and it seems more thoughtful. Like, I don't feel it's like movie meant to be for 7-year-olds.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really catch any particular vibe.
But it's supposed to be, but it has kind of this sad mood on it. The whole trailer has kind of sad mood.
Yeah, but it goes like through some sad subjects. I think it's like more like a teach kids a lesson type of movie.
Yeah.
But if you don't have any notes for that movie, we can go to the next one.
Yeah, we should... Is it Free Guy?
Yeah, Free Guy. which is a video game themed action comedy where a bank teller discovers that he's actually an NPC inside a brutal open world video game, and it stars Ryan Reynolds, Taika Waititi, and Jodie Comer.
Hammer. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Mumble. Yeah.
I kind of actually, I'm interested to see what type of movie this is gonna be. Like, I think it's just some super random Ryan Reynolds movie again, and actually reminds me of the Pixels. I don't know if you have seen that movie.
I have no clue what is that movie.
Pixels movie. It starred Adam Sandler, I think, and it was like video game characters coming to real world.
Wait, is it actually Pixels? It has like pixel character. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
now it has the Pac-Man
Like
scene.
Pac-Man,
Oh,
yeah, like Pac-Man
Okay,
and all
yeah. Now I know. Yeah.
The trailers just reminded me of that, but obviously it's nothing like it. But I don't know, it still reminded me of that.
Yeah, I don't know. This looks more serious than Pixels. What I remember from the Pixels trailer.
Well, this is like Ryan Reynolds' version of it, like more for the adults.
But yeah, it's meant for teens. Holy shit, my audio just spiked up.
I'm actually also interested to see how many different game references there will be in this movie. Like there was obviously already kind of a lot in the trailer also, and I got a lot of like GTA vibe and
Yeah, it has some GTA or Watch Dogs vibes.
yeah. Also, I gotta say, if it wasn't sold already by Ryan Reynolds, then Taika Waititi sealed the deal. Just the one short cameo in the trailer. The role is obviously gonna be much bigger for him also, but he had this small cameo in the end of the trailer, and he was just super funny in that.
Yeah.
So, do you have any more notes on that? Any more thoughts?
About Free Guy. Yeah, no, it looks fun. I'm totally going to watch this with you or the boys.
With the boys.
Yeah, with the boys.
Yeah, so let's go to the next one, which is coming to
Totally.
America, and this is actually the one that I'm most excited about. I love the first one, which is a classic, and I think one of the best Eddie Murphy movies, if not the best. And if it's gonna be anything like the first one, the original, I'm probably gonna love it. I always like Eddie Murphy. Like, is it Beverly Hills Cop? I like that one anyway. And he has obviously a lot of other instant classics in the comedy genre. And but I still think Coming to America, the first one, was his best movie in my opinion. It was just this movie that is fun to watch from beginning to end, and it has a lot of like these memorable moments and scenes. And I hope this is gonna be something like it and not just ride with the first one's fame, kinda, and not just be this ticket seller, but actually try to be a good movie.
Yeah. Where's my notes? Yeah. yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not totally not that type of comedian guy. What Eddie Murphy movies are? Of course they're fun, but I wouldn't watch it at home, or I wouldn't buy it at least. But
Yeah, well, the thing is, I also think, like, as much as I love comedy movies, I think it's always much better to watch it with someone or with a group. You can share the jokes and all that. When you're just watching alone, it feels kind of sad. You're just laughing alone by yourself, and then you're like, what I'm doing with my life? So
if you're that type of guy, then okay.
Yeah, no wrong. Like, I do watch comedy movies alone, and then afterwards I'm like, come on, what I'm doing. No, just kidding. But it's much more funny to watch with friends, obviously.
Yeah.
And I think this is gonna be that type of movie. But so we go to the next one.
Which are we talking about? Dune. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Probably the biggest movie or the most weighted movie, I think, from all of these.
Yeah, Dune is. If Dune, and I still hope it's not gonna get pushed back then. Totally gonna be the biggest movie.
Yeah, crazy list of actors, by the way.
Yeah, I saw the trailer. I was just, whoa.
Let me go through the crazy cast.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Let me go to the cast. It's gonna be Zendaya, Timothée Chalamet, Rebecca Ferguson, Jason Momoa, Josh Brolin, Dave Bautista, Stellan Skarsgård, Oscar Isaac, Javier Bardem, and David Dastmalchian.
Yeah, if you can say that like that, yeah.
And it's gonna be a feature adaptation of Frank Herbert's science fiction novel from 1964 or 5, something like that, about the son of a noble family entrusted with the protection of the most valuable asset and most vital element in the galaxy.
Yeah.
And I have heard that this is kind of like a new hope for adults, Star Wars episode for adults, or that's what I heard. I haven't read the book or even played the video games. Actually, I found out.
Or haven't seen the first movie, yeah.
Yeah, I found out about this movie long before I ever saw the trailer or it ever dropped out, because my father played the game when he was younger, the original Dune game. And he told me about this movie, and he was like super hyped about this movie. So if my father, if you're listening to this, hype, cheers. But yeah, actually, what I got from the trailer, it was a good trailer. I don't wanna like sound like I'm a super mean or I'm gonna hate this movie or anything like that. I'm probably gonna love this movie, but I just have to point this out. The things that I saw in the trailer was basically Java sand crawlers and spaceships that looked like binoculars. And it just got me out of the trailer.
It's like no, it's not Star Wars. What am I watching?
I don't know, but it has a lot of good and great actors too, and I can't wait to see all of them in this movie together. So mostly because of the cast, I am hyped for this movie. Mostly because of the cast.
Yeah, even the trailer doesn't have to say, like, you just saw the list of actors and you're already sold. Because it's like, if the movie's bad, why would you hire like actors worth of millions and millions?
Yeah, like, hey, I like that guy. I like this guy, I like this girl, I like this guy again. Also, if it's gonna be like New Hope, then it has to be great. Because the thing is that George Lucas has said that he took inspiration from the original book, so...
Yeah.
I don't know, man, if it's gonna be something like that or similar to that, then obviously it has to be great. There's no other option, so...
Yeah.
And with this great cast, like, even if the director won't be good, which I'm not saying he isn't, but even if he will not be, the cast will still know what to do to make the movie good. So I trust this movie.
Yeah, absolutely. I trust this movie. But one thing I haven't seen is nobody's talking, or I haven't seen, about the runtime of the movie. Like how long will it last?
Yeah.
Because it, like, what you get from trailer, it looks like this can be like endgame level 3-hour movie.
Yeah, and usually like books will have either many movies for one book or a series, whole series or something. Yeah, totally. So just one movie for a whole novel is like must be either pretty long movie, or then they must have cut a lot of stuff from the novel, which obviously they did, but like how much?
Yeah, how much? Is there like a 5-hour version of this cut somewhere?
Yeah.
Also, shout out for Hans Zimmer for making the score. It's like just one add up on the. I just realized, I was like, yeah, who is doing the? If this is a big movie and they have big names, who is doing the soundtrack? Then I'm like, oh, Zimmer, yeah. Then I realized, of course,
Zimmer, my man.
Yeah, the digital artist.
Yeah.
Like, I was wondering when the Tenet came out, I was like, why is not Zimmer scoring Christopher Nolan movie? But then I saw, okay, it was Ludwig doing it, and I was like, okay, good. Like he's giving him a chance to do the score in Tenet. But I'm like, what is Zimmer doing? Or is he just taking a break? Or is this COVID thing, or is it what? And then the...
Well, this is probably why.
Yeah, I totally didn't Google, and yeah, the answer came, and I was like, okay, yeah, acceptable, totally.
Yeah, this is gonna be a big one. I gotta say, if this is gonna come this year, it's gonna be the biggest movie this year.
Yeah.
Even if it will be delayed for 2021, it probably might be the biggest movie for 2021.
Nah, we have to talk about upcoming movies 2021 someday later, but
we have to. Yeah, we have to. There's gonna be a lot.
That's stacked up so many movies and so many pushbacks and so many unannounced. Just like
it's gonna be like 2-hour episode.
Like Oscars 2020 will be pretty empty. There's not really many movies released this year.
If they're even gonna make Oscars.
No, but
they don't have.
Don't they share Oscars on like January or February, or something like that? So they have still like half a year.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe
if this COVID thing passes in what is it 4 months? If they share it in February or something, or March, then easily. But it's an annual thing, so they have to do it somehow. Either it's gonna be just web broadcast.
Well, but you never know if the COVID is gonna go long enough, because as a football fan, I can say in football they cancelled the Ballon d'Or this year.
But didn't they do Golden Globes of 2020 also on like...
But I gotta say, it's not as big of a thing.
Wait, this year's Oscars of 2020 were on February, I think.
So it was before.
But they're gonna at least host some kind of event to at least trophy the movies that have come out this year.
Yeah, maybe they're gonna do something. I don't know.
It might be just a webcast, or well, it's gonna be a TV program like it always is. But
yeah,
it's not gonna be like 4 hour, 5 hour, but how long it normally takes. Because there's no point, and there's probably no acceptance speeches. It's just like, yeah, you guys won, and bye bye.
We just have to wait and see what they're gonna do.
Yeah, totally.
The start of the next year. Hopefully, this COVID thing is gonna be clear before that, because otherwise, well, we won't get any of these movies, most likely. So.
Oh yeah. And this year's all the movies are shared in Oscars. Is it 20? Yeah, it's like titled 2021. So like 2021's movies are on Oscars 2022, and that's gonna be so hard to win next year.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of movies.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, I hope things won't delay anymore, because if we won't see these movies, like, first of all, what we're gonna talk about in this podcast anymore, we have to talk about like old movies.
Totally.
And like all the episodes will be about old movies. And second of all, what's the point of this episode?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, talking about getting this episode out, should we move up to the next one?
Yeah, we probably should. So Wonder Woman 1984.
Is it called that? Okay.
Which is gonna fast forward to the 1980s, or well, in our case, go past to 1980s, as Wonder Woman's next big screen adventure finds her facing 2 all-new foes, Max Lord and the Cheetah. Cheetah? I thought she was like Snow Leopard or something, but
okay.
The main cast is Gal Gadot, Robin Wright, and Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal, okay. Yeah. I have to Google what he's doing in the movie. I don't remember the trailer anymore.
Yeah, me neither. But it looks pretty similar to the first one, but instead of Germany army, the enemy is Panther Woman, Snow Leopard Woman. I don't know what the heck she is supposed to be. Oh yeah, she's supposed to be an apex predator.
Oh yeah, apex predator. Yeah, that's a meme for another
dumbest
time.
Thing I've heard. I gotta say, dumbest thing I've heard. Like, no hate for this movie. Maybe it's gonna be good. I don't know why that just sounds stupid to me.
It might be a language issue, just it doesn't sound bad. I don't know.
Yeah, or it might be being a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
Randy Orton coming to RKO.
Yeah, just gonna RKO Gal Gadot out of the movie.
Yeah.
So, what do you think?
Well, Wonder Woman, the first one, is the only movie I actually liked in DCU. And well, Aquaman I didn't even watch because, well, one particular actress. But let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like Justice League or even like Batman vs Superman. It's just, I don't know, those things just wasn't what I liked. I remember when we were young and we watched Man of Steel, or I watched Man of Steel in movie theater, and then I thought like, well, it's okay. And then I watched it again in like a year later, and I didn't like that either. I don't know, Wonder Woman 1 was the only thing that I actually enjoyed watching a lot. And I hope this is gonna be something like it. And, be good as well. What about you?
Yeah, like I would have seen any DCU movies at all.
Well, you must have seen something. Man of Steel, Justice League. Haven't you seen any of those?
No.
You don't need to. You don't have to. Don't waste your time. Sorry, DC fans, but don't waste your time. Watch Dark Knight Trilogy again. That's a good DC movies for you.
Yeah, just watch Nolan's Batman's. It's just...
Yeah.
I have seen those. Those I have seen multiple times, but...
Yeah, actually just watched, I think, Batman Begins like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Nolan's Batmans are good, but DC movies...
I don't really have much more to say about this movie that I hope it's gonna be like the first one.
Is this a question? Is this a prequel or sequel for the first one?
Sequel. This is gonna be 1980s, and the first one was in First World War, I think.
Okay. Because I have no clue, so...
Or the Second World War. I don't really know. And I don't know why the guy that was a soldier in the first one looks pretty much the same in this movie as well, so... I don't know what's going on there, but
Time travel, yay!
yay!
Another thing they haven't used in lately. I watched the trailer. I don't remember anything from the trailer anymore.
I don't remember anything except the Panther Woman or the Cheetah or whatever it was.
Yeah, Apex Predator movie.
It's probably my favorite quote of any movie this year. I don't wanna be just anyone. I wanna be Apex Predator. I'm sorry, DC fans. Now I'm just being mean.
Yeah, we are totally done. We are out of topics and we're just.
This is not gonna be a very long podcast episode, but it's simply because there's not a lot of movies to come because of the COVID. Don't blame us, blame the COVID.
Yeah, if the Bond didn't get pushed back, we totally would have talked 10 minutes on that, but.
Trust me, like this one is gonna be a short episode most likely, but we have one episode coming. I'm not gonna tell what it's about yet, but we have a script for one episode that's most likely gonna be pretty long.
The next one.
And if it's gonna be too long, it's gonna be divided to 2 episodes and still probably gonna be pretty long.
Yeah, hope we can record that soon.
Hopefully. Yeah. So yeah, this is a short one, but we are gonna have a much longer episodes in the future. Let's go through the movies. Again, it's just a fast list. So the few movies that's still gonna come this year is Soul, Free Guy, Coming to America, Dune, and Wonder Woman 1984. There's gonna be some other movies, obviously, but these are like the bigger movies that people are talking about. And it just tells you a lot that there's only these.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, of
In
course.
some years, there's like this many movies for 1 month that people are talking about. And there's a lot of movies coming in, like in summer or Christmas or something. Now we only have we have few in Christmas.
Yeah, think about like 2019 when like Endgame and Far From Home came like back to back in a month or something. It was like.
Yeah. Now we don't have any MCU movies here.
Yeah, of course, if the leaked Marvel schedule for next year is, we have to talk maybe that in some other episode, but.
Yeah, we should make one episode for that.
If that is true, there's gonna be like 3 Marvel movies next year.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna happen, but that will be cool. Yeah.
But anyways, guys, thanks for listening. Like and subscribe if you like the video, so you can see more from us and listen more from us. And tell us in the comments what are you most excited about from these movies. And
if you have, of course, if you have some critic or podcast ideas, of course, you can put them down.
Yeah, we are new to this game. We are still new to this game, so we want to learn and become better. So if you have any suggestions and anything you want to tell us, comment so we can make this better in the future.
Yeah, and of course we are quite missing some podcast ideas. We have only few scheduled or scripted, so
it's kind of like a dry time. There's not much to talk about, especially when it comes to like new
there's
things.
Something
because there's not
movie
much
industry
new things.
related you want us to talk about, then yeah, comment down below. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching listening somewhere else, then go YouTube.
Yeah, go YouTube and comment and like and subscribe and put the notifications on. But we're gonna leave you alone now. We don't bother you any longer, and hopefully we're gonna see you in our next episode. And have a good day and goodbye.
Bye bye.